Hello, dear friends. So, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerald Beya, and I'm here to study Spanish together with you. So, let's get busy. And so, we'll start with restaurant, and we'll have a look at the tips, complete the lesson every day, and so on and so on. So, Spanish sounds. Pay special attention to the sounds these letters make in Spanish. Hola, silent as in the H is silent as in hour. So hola, we don't say hola. And Hugo, so Hugo, it's the J is just like an H in help in English, but a little bit raspier. Let's listen. Hugo. Hugo, Hugo. And we also have queso. Uh, Queso is just cheese, so the QU sounds like a K, so that's how it is in Spanish. Queso, asking for the check. A simple way to ask for the check in Spanish is to say la cuenta por favor. La cuenta por favor, the check please, or the bill please. A sandwich of fish. So in English, we might ask for a cup of coffee. In Spanish, you do the same thing. So una taza de café, a cup of coffee, una taza, it's not tasse, una taza de café, a cup of coffee. You also use de when you're describing what type of food something is. Un jugo de naranja, un jugo de naranja, an orange juice. Okay, let's do some exercises. We have to restore this lesson. So here we have which of these is the salt, la sal. We have el tomate, la ensalada, la taza. And the table is mesa. Select the correct translation. 1, 2. Un, dos. And tomato is tomato, sorry. Tomato, 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 and tomato, tomato, tomato. This is tomato, tomato. Yeah. So tomate. A fish sandwich. So un sandwich de pescado. And we have two is a. Your is two. Meat carne. Sugar is azúcar. Azúcar. Your eres.
Una mesa para 3 personas.
Una mesa para 3 personas. A table for 3 people. And a cheese sandwich. Un sandwich de queso.
Queso. Un sándwich de pescado.
A sandwich. A fish sandwich? Can we say this? A fish sandwich. Yeah. And with a tomato. With tomato. Con tomate.
Una mesa para 2 personas.
Una mesa para 2 personas.
Una hamburguesa con queso.
Una hamburguesa con queso. Hamburguesa is just a hamburger. So it's a burger or hamburger.
Un café con azúcar.
Hamburger. So what was it?
Un café con azúcar.
Un café con azúcar.
Azúcar.
Yeah, a coffee
Sin sal.
with sugar. Sin sal. Without salt. 2 is dos. I've noticed that I have a very bad pronunciation these days, probably because I'm speaking some other languages. And translate this sentence: a fish burger. So a fish burger is una hamburguesa de pescado. Pescado is fish, so pescado. Yes, hamburguesa. Something I missed. Yes, it's not. Yeah, Okay, I missed the U, the letter U. One is uno, dos, and tres, of course, is three. Perfecto. So that was my first lesson, and now I'm on a 94-day strike, which is good, which is a good thing. But I still have to do something to, you know, to stay active, both for the Russian language project, Russian language learning project. And so that was the first lesson. I'm sorry, these days my head is not functioning well. And travel 2 completed, yes, but let's have a look at the tips and then we will restore this lesson. Stress. All words in Spanish have one syllable that is pronounced with extra emphasis. This is called stress. An accent mark tells you which syllable should be stressed. Café, teléfono, and if there is no accent mark, the second to last syllable usually receives the stress. Dinero, maleta. ¿Quieres más agua? Remember that in Spanish, verbs change depending on the person. Yo necesito, tú necesitas, él, ella, usted necesita. Notice that él, ella, and usted always have the same verb form. Subject, you have yo, tú, él, ella, usted, and now we have the verb querer. Querer is to want, so yo quiero, tú quieres. Notice that the QUE became QUIE, yes, for the first singular pronouns here. Yo quiero, tú quieres, él, ella, usted quiere. Alright, we got this one, and we're going to now practice with one exercise. Which of these is the money? El dinero.
El dinero.
And so how do you say telephone? Teléfono. And he wants a coffee. Él quiere un café. And purse is cartera. And sir, do you want milk? Señor, ¿quieres usted leche? And what else? Purse is going to be cartera. Happy is feliz. With
con.
Cheap, barato.
Barato. Ayuda.
Ayuda is help.
¿Tú quieres leche?
¿Tú quieres leche? Do you want milk? And we have Mr. Perez does not have the ticket. El señor Pérez no tiene el cartera. It was boleto, of course.
Leche?
I'm doing it too fast. ¿Quieres leche? Do you want milk? And he has a passport. Él tiene el pasaporte.
Pasaporte. Sí, yo tengo mi teléfono.
So, sí, yo tengo mi teléfono. I have
Yo
my
no quiero
phone.
más pan. Gracias.
Yo no quiero más pan, gracias. So, yo no quiero más pan. I don't want more bread.
Yo tengo
Thanks.
mi boleto.
Yo tengo mi boleto. Boleto
sí,
is a ticket.
Yo quiero más leche.
Sí, yo quiero más leche. Yes, I want more milk. El dinero, of course, money, the money, el dinero. This is important.
¿Tienes el pasaporte?
So this is a question. ¿Tienes? Do you have? Let's do it. Something is no. ¿Tienes el pasaporte? Pasaporte is a passport, of course.
¿Tienes el boleto? ¿Tienes el boleto?
¿Tienes el boleto? Boleto is a ticket. And Mr. Perez does not have the ticket. That was where I messed up. So, el señor, because we're not addressing directly to the person. So, el señor Perez no tiene el boleto. And that's it. So that was the second exercise. Now we've restored travel 2. We've restored something else above there, and So what we're going to do, we're going to do schedule, and let's see what are the tips for this lesson. Tap the underline words if you need help. So days of the week in Spanish, days of the week are not capitalized. So this is something you need to remember. Hoy es lunes, today is Monday. To say on Monday or on Saturday, use el. It's kind of an article, a definite article before the day of the week. La fiesta el es viernes, the party is on Friday. Spanish sounds at the beginning of sentences, the letters B and V are both pronounced like an English B. Boleto, viernes, and as in bean, beginning of sentence. But in the middle of words or sentences, they often sound like a hybrid between B and V. Jueves, escribes, jueves. Alright, so as in van, but with two lips touching, middle of the word or sentence. In Spanish, double L sounds similar to Y in the English word yes, though you may hear some Spanish speakers pronounce double L as in vision or shop or jar. So calle, llamo. So double L sounds like a Y, just like in yes in English. And la fiesta es muy divertida. Divertida means fun. So you've seen that when talking about people, the ending of an adjective depends on the people's gender. For example, Pedro es mexicano, but Maria es mexicana. So this applies not only to people, but to any noun. El partido de fútbol es muy divertido. The soccer game is very fun. La fiesta es muy divertida. Alright, so we got this, and 15 minutes a day. I can teach you a language and so on. Which of these is the party, la fiesta?
La fiesta.
Here we have los Estados Unidos, la escuela, España. And so how do you say Sunday? Domingo.
Domingo.
And what else we have today is Sunday. Hoy es domingo. And we have day is día. And we also have is today Wednesday. Hoy es miércoles. That's a question. She is ella. Happy is feliz.
Feliz.
Week is semana. Dance is baile. Día
Sí,
is day.
mañana es martes.
Sí, mañana es martes. Sí, mañana es martes. Yes, tomorrow is Tuesday. Sorry is perdón.
Perdón.
To write, escribir.
Escribir.
Viernes.
Viernes. Español.
Español.
Sal.
And
Hoy
sal is salt. Hoy es today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. The game is not on Saturday. The game is not on Saturday. El partido no es el sábado. Sábado.
Lunes, martes, miércoles.
Lunes, martes, miércoles. Friday, viernes.
Viernes.
Saturday, sábado. Sunday, domingo.
Domingo.
¿Qué día es el partido?
¿Qué día es el partido?
Partido.
What day is the game?
Es mi semana favorita.
Es mi semana favorita. So it's my favorite week. And what do you think is a party? La fiesta, of course. Fiesta, just like that. We have a hard exercise here. Translate the sentence. Tomorrow is not Tuesday. So mañana can be in the morning. It can be tomorrow as well. Depends how you use it. So mañana no es martes. We don't have to capitalize anything. Nice job. And tomorrow is Thursday. So tomorrow is Thursday. Mañana es miércoles. I think there is an accent somewhere. Sorry, miércoles is Wednesday, so jueves. Let's have a look again. Yes, it's good. Perfecto. And so we're going to close this quickly. Alright, this is restored, and let's have a look now at some of the exercises. So we were attempting to continue with new lessons. So just to, try to get things done. And so now we are all set up, and we are going to do some. Let's have a look at the time first. We're halfway. That's perfect. So normally I should be able to do 3 more exercises, and that's going to help us to progress in this language learning project. So quick look at the tips. Making plans. If you're going to do something in the future, use a form of ir plus a, then an infinitive. So we have seen this before, infinitive form of the verb of what you're doing. So mañana voy a viajar a México. Tomorrow I'm going to travel to Mexico. Vamos a visitar a nuestros padres. We're going to visit our parents. And ella va a viajar en avión. She is going to travel by plane. So Spanish X, the X letter, sorry, usually sounds just like X in the English word taxi. Examen, just like an X. Examen. So an exception is Mexico, where the X here is like a Spanish J. It sounds like an H in English. So in fact, another spelling for Mexico is Mexico. So you can replace the X with a J. So the Spanish letter Z, or Z, yes, in English, British English, we should say Z. So I think we also don't say tomato, but we say tomato in British English. So the Spanish Z, it's not Z, Z usually sounds like an English S. Zapato, shoes, and menos cuarto. So this is how you read time. Cuarto refers to a quarter of an hour, so 15 minutes in Spanish. Vamos a llegar a las 6:15. We're going to arrive at 6:15. So vamos a llegar a las 6:15. In English, we say it's 4:45. So in Spanish, you'd say it's 5 minus a quarter. So minus, it's 5 minus a quarter. Son las 3 menos cuarto. It's 4:45. Sorry. So we just minus it. All right. So perfect. And select the correct translation. Now we are going to do the exercises. So we return next week. Nosotros volvemos la próxima semana. So this is the correct answer. Nosotros volvemos la próxima semana. And March is marzo. To draw is dibujar. Next is próximo. To drive is manejar. Here. So select the correct translation. These tickets are more expensive on Mondays. Estos boletos son más caros los lunes. Estos boletos son más caros los lunes. So this is what is
Ellos
correct
no
here.
tienen los pasaportes.
Ellos no tienen los pasaportes. They don't have the passports. And the suitcases are in the taxi. So las maletas, están. It's not son, but están en el taxi.
Voy a visitar a mi madre el próximo domingo.
So that's when you're talking about your plans. So voy a visitar a mi madre el próximo domingo. I am going to visit my mother next Sunday. And that's perfect. So are you going to travel to California? So usted va a viajar a California.
¿Qué vas a hacer mañana?
¿Qué vas a hacer mañana? What is going to happen tomorrow? ¿Qué vas a hacer? So, sorry, it's not what is going to happen, but what are you going to do tomorrow? And do you know where the passports are? Do you know where the passports are? Do you know where the passports are? So what does that mean? Do you know where the passports are? You'd say, ¿sabes dónde
¿Dónde
están
están
los
los
pasaportes?
pasaportes?
Nosotros volvemos la próxima semana.
Nosotros
Nos
volvemos
volvemos
la
la
próxima semana.
semana.
Good. And what else here? We return next week. Nosotros volvemos
Volvemos
la próxima semana.
semana.
This is
¿Usted
something
va a
we...
viajar a California?
Usted
Usted
va a viajar a California.
California.
And I'm sorry, lo siento,
Lo siento.
we don't have any more tickets. No tenemos más boletos.
Solo necesito
Solo necesito 2 maletas. I only need 2 suitcases. So, are you going to visit your parents? ¿Vas a visitar a tus padres?
¿Sabes dónde están los pasaportes?
¿Sabes dónde están los pasaportes? Do you know where are the passports? All right, and we have the last hard exercise here. Translate this sentence. I'm going to travel to New York on Sunday. So, voy a viajar a Nueva York. This is how we say it. I think York, yeah, York is written just like that. Nueva York. El domingo. El domingo. El domingo. Yeah. It should be good. Perfect. Alright, perfecto. And that was the first exercise. We're going to do some more exercises. So that's another ad that I closed quickly. And that I quickly closed, sorry. And so let's continue. So your skill are getting stronger. Practice daily, or practice today and tomorrow and so on. Select the correct translation. When are you going to travel again? When are you going? ¿Cuándo vamos a viajar? When are we going to travel? So, ¿cuándo vamos a viajar otra vez? The first one is correct. Goodbye is adiós.
Adiós.
Wife is esposa. Glass is vaso. Ready, listo. Bajo is short. Alto is tall. So, just for you to know, where are we going to travel? ¿A dónde vamos a viajar?
Estos carros son muy populares aquí.
Estos carros son muy populares aquí. So, estos carros populares means popular. So, these cars are very popular here, aquí. And they are going to arrive to arrive early tomorrow. So, ellos van a llegar temprano mañana. Temprano, tarde. Temprano, tarde. Temprano, early, and tarde means late. And or afternoon or evening, depending how you're using it, in which context. ¿Por qué ustedes no van a viajar mañana? So, why are you why aren't you going to travel tomorrow? And that's how you ask it in English. The children, so los niños, are ready. Están listos. Los niños están listos.
Ellas no están listas.
Ellas no están listas. Good. We are going to travel at 11. So, nosotros vamos a viajar, a llegar, so to arrive. Llegar a las 11. 11.
Yo voy a viajar en avión.
Yo voy a viajar en avión. So, I'm going to travel by plane, and there are many planes at the airport. Hay muchos aviones en el aeropuerto.
Los niños están listos.
Los niños están listos. So the children are ready. Los niños están listos. They are not ready. Ellas no están listas.
Hay muchos aviones en el aeropuerto.
Hay muchos aviones en el aeropuerto. Hay muchos aviones en el aeropuerto. There are many planes at the airport. So where do you want to travel to? ¿A dónde?
¿A dónde?
¿A dónde quieres?
¿Quieres?
¿Quieres viajar? Travel, viajar.
Viajar.
And Diego, are you ready? Diego,
Diego.
¿estás listo?
¿Está listo?
Okay, so this is a hard exercise. The suitcases are on the plane. So las maletas. This is how you say. This is how you say suitcases. So están. Why do we say están? Because it's not something. We're not describing las maletas. Están. We're talking about their how to say their state or where they are right now. So las maletas están en el avión. Avión. The thing is, there is avión. There is an accent on the O here, so I should rectify this. Let's do it like that, and let's see. Perfect. All right. So that was the second exercise, I guess, for this lesson. And how are we doing with the time? We still have about 3 minutes and a half, so we can eventually finish this lesson. We'll see. Let's give it a try. So let's try the third exercise. So in Swedish, the most popular language on Duolingo is Swedish, mostly by refugees. So select the correct translation. I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. Yo voy a arribar a hogar mañana por la comida. So no. This is not what we want. Yo llego a casa mañana en la tarde. I arrive home tomorrow. I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. Yo llego a casa mañana en la tarde. This is what it is. A man, hombres, to work, trabajar.
Trabajar.
Estudiar, por.
Por.
Amar. Amar is to love. This is the infinitive form of the verb to love in Spanish. Amar, to love. Select the correct translation. You're going to be in Mexico very soon. Tú vas a estar en México muy pronto.
Ellos llegan al aeropuerto muy tarde.
Ellos llegan al aeropuerto muy tarde. Ellos llegan al aeropuerto muy tarde. They arrive at the airport very late. I think it's correct. David is going to return soon. It's David, but since we're doing Spanish lessons, so we should read it as David. So David is going to return soon. David va a volver pronto.
Voy a pasar 27 días en España.
Voy a pasar 27 días en España. Voy a pasar. So I'm going to spend. So I'm going to spend. Voy a pasar. So where is it? I'm going to spend 27. 26. 27 is 26. 27, sorry. I am going to spend 27. 6 it's 6, but 27 it's 27 days in Spanish. I'm sorry about that. Voy a pasar 27 días en España. I'm going to spend 27 days in Spain. Good. We arrived in New York today. So we arrive, nosotros llegamos a Nueva York hoy.
El avión llega a Madrid en 5 horas.
El avión llega a Madrid en 5 horas. So the plane arrives in Madrid in 5 hours. There are many taxis at the station. Hay taxi. Muchos taxis. Hay muchos taxis en la estación.
Nosotros llegamos a Nueva York hoy.
Nosotros llegamos a Nueva York hoy. So we arrive in New York today, and she is going to travel for 26 days. She is going to travel for 26 days. Ella va a viajar por 26 días.
Esos taxis van al aeropuerto.
So, esos taxis van al aeropuerto. So, those taxis are going to the airport. So, they arrive at the airport very late. Ellos llegan al aeropuerto muy tarde.
¿Tú cuándo llegas a Boston?
¿Tú cuándo llegas a Boston? When are you arriving? Yes, when are you arriving at Boston? When do you arrive? That's the proper way to ask for it, for this question. So, when do you arrive in Boston? So, when do you arrive? Or what time do you arrive? So, when do you arrive? I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. So, yo llego mañana en la tarde. Yo llego a casa, home. Okay, when do you arrive in Boston? So, when do you arrive in Boston? ¿Cuándo llegas a Boston?
Boston.
And we're going to be in Boston for 10 days. We are going. So, vamos a estar en Boston 10 days. 10 is with a Z. 10. Vamos a estar en Boston por. Okay. I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. So, yo llego a la casa en mañana en la tarde. Yo llego a casa mañana en la tarde. Yo llego a casa en la tarde. Oh my gosh. We're going to be in Boston for 10 days. So, vamos a estar en Boston por 10 días. That's good. And I arrive home tomorrow in the afternoon. Yo llego a casa mañana en la tarde. Good. I made some mistakes. I guess they are not so terrible, but anyway, I could also avoid them. And that was a third exercise. I think I'll go for the last one, just to wrap things up and to get this done. So select the correct translation. This month has 30 days. So este mes tiene 30 días. Francia. Soccer is football. Cámaras. And because, porque, not is no. 27, 28, 28, and 29, 29. So the first one is correct. And here, minuto, shirt, camisa. Coffee, café. Tomorrow, mañana. In is en.
Creo que llego a las 8 menos cuarto.
So I think. Creo que llego a las 8 menos cuarto. So 7:45. I think I arrive at 7:45. I think that I arrive. It's also something. I think I arrive. I think I arrive at 7:45. Okay, so creo que Llego
Llego
a
a
las 8
8
menos
menos
cuarto.
cuarto. Solo tenemos un minuto.
Solo tenemos un minuto. We only have a minute. Tenemos is about us, so we have to say we. And I always travel with my camera, so yo siempre viajo con mi cámara.
El tren va a salir a las 3 menos cuarto.
El tren va a salir a las 3 menos cuarto. So el tren, the train is going to leave at 2:45. Yeah, that's good. And we only have a minute, so solo tenemos un minuto.
El tren sale en 30 minutos.
El tren sale en 30 minutos. This camera costs $29. This camera. So, esta cámara cuesta 29 dólares.
¿Qué vas a comprar con 29 pesos?
¿Qué vas a comprar con 29 pesos? And the train leaves in 30 minutes. The train leaves in 30 minutes. The train, el tren sale en 30. So, 30 minutos. 30
Yo
minutos.
siempre viajo con mi cámara.
Cámara, perdón. So, yo siempre viajo con mi cámara. I always travel with my camera. And I need 28 pesos for the tickets. Yo necesito 28 pesos. Pesos para los boletos. And so 29 is, let's write it, 28. And 28 is 28. And 29 is 29. And 30 is 30. I don't think it's 30. It is 30. Okay. 30. I don't know. I forgot the R and 20. It's not 20. Okay. Many mistakes. Typos and so on. Unfortunately, these days I'm not precise at all. But I hope that I'll get in a better shape soon. Alright, so that's the end of this video, and it's been a long one. I did a lot of exercises, and I think I improved my position on the leaderboard. Now I'm not in the demotion zone anymore, so I'm only at the 36th place, but that's okay because these guys are studying very hard. And the other thing is that right now I'm in the the best or the the first league. The Diamond League is the best league, the most prestigious league, or the how to say, the top league of all. So that's why it's so competitive. But it's good because now I'm also on a 94-day strike, which is good. And I think that it's always encouraging to compare a little bit and just to see what others are doing, and this might push you, make you do some stretching yourself to reach all the how to say, a better performance, to outperform what you're already doing. So overall, I'm quite happy with this project of mine, and soon it's going to be in 6 days, like in 1 week, it's going to be 100 days since I started this language learning project. So it means that it has been like 3 months now since I am regularly learning languages, and so I'm now studying for almost 1 month, and my first month is going to be on the 7th. So it's going to be on 7th. It's so today is the 2nd, and tomorrow the 3rd, 4th, 5th. Like on Wednesday next, it's going to be 1 month since I'm back to the university, and this is more difficult for me to to find time, but I have a lot of challenges for sure, and I hope that I'll stay motivated, and I will see some progress. I see that I have now a very bad pronunciation, and that's probably because I'm not speaking English anymore. I'm speaking in Latvian actually all day long, and that's because my studies are in Latvian. All my lectures and so on are in Latvian, and it's good because I'm uh, I'm trying to be more fluent, to learn more Latvian, and to have a better fluency for Latvian, for the Latvian language. But you know, I also need to keep my other languages in check and in good shape. So that's why today I feel like speaking in English, and I really feel like I'm losing my English a bit because of that, because I'm not practicing, I'm not speaking in English anymore. But the thing is, so I might be able to use English on a daily basis as well as French, and this is going to help me to you know to keep myself in good shape, and not to get rusty. But Spanish and Russian are also languages that I really want to speak, and you can only speak it if you speak it. So you really have to find a reason to practice it, to speak it. So these days I'm not speaking English, and I feel like I'm losing my English because my words are not coming out fluently. They're not going out spontaneously. I'm not making good sentences. You know, you know, I feel that the quality of my English, my English, uh, how to say, deteriorated, yeah, deteriorated, and you know, but that's where you need to keep a balance. I'm just doing this video, well, now I'm talking to myself, but I think it might help others as well, those who wants to be polyglots, like speaking many languages and so on. So you probably know that you really have to always try to find a good reason to speak the language, to stay in touch with the language, to speak it, to listen to it. People speaking the language, natives if possible, reading, watching things on the internet or on TV. Yeah. All right. So that's about it. And thank you for watching. It's going to be midnight. I have so many things. I'm having much difficulties to 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 get things done because I'm quite slow these days. I don't know why, but I need a break. Or I'm not used to this new pace, but definitely I need to adapt to this new pace, and hopefully I will not be kind of how to say. I feel like I'm always stretching myself these days. Because I'm making so many mistakes. I'm rushing in what I'm doing, and I'm not cross-checking. I'm not taking time. Usually I take more time, but these days I found that I can't do this. I don't have the time to cross-check, to verify what I'm doing, if I made some mistakes, and I'm also mentally tired, and because of that, so I'm not. I'm just prone to make mistakes. I'm prone to make mistakes, and that's really bad, because of course if you're doing studies, especially with mathematics and physics, you really have to be precise. And of course, if you want to be a good speaker, you also need to to be sharp, and to be nimble, and do your things properly, and right. So I guess this video is a little bit as my introspection, yeah, and it might also help others. So that's what's going on in my life, guys. If you are following my channel, if you are watching this video, just know that I'm that kind of person who is trying to do many things, and well, that's called grit, I guess. You never give up, and I try not to give up. I don't want to give up, and I want to succeed. So I'm going to study tonight and get some homeworks done. All right. So enough of this. Thanks for watching. Gracias para mirar. Yes. Gracias para mirar o por mirar. I think it's para mirar. Gracias para mirar mi video, y suscribe a mi canal, por favor, si quiere, si usted quiere. Y no, simplemente no, les invito, o I don't know if there are some pronouns that I still don't know in Spanish, like subject pronoun or object pronoun. I'm not used to them, os and so on, but we'll get there, hopefully. So ojalá que sí, ojalá que sí. I think it's how you say hopefully, yeah. Ojalá que sí. All right, on this I will leave you, and take care, cuídase. A la próxima vez. Hasta luego. Goodbye.